Hello there, and welcome to episode 399 of this series where I play the regions of Europe one by one on GeoGuessr, doing so in a tennis match format as outlined in the rules you just saw, meaning that in order for me to score points against my imaginary opponent, I will have to play rounds of 5,000 points each on GeoGuessr. I also have to do so within the time limits I've put upon myself, which are 6 minutes per individual round, 30 minutes for the entire game of 5 rounds. And if I score 5,000 points, I will knock in any round, I will knock 2 minutes off the total game time available to me. And to top that, if I finish the previous episode with a 5,000 point round, I start the next episode with 2 minutes left on the clock. That was the case when we were in Greece yesterday. And today we're moving into Switzerland with 28 minutes on the clock. And we're moving into a tiny canton of Switzerland. We're moving into the Zug canton. And, well, it's tiny in size. It's only 239 square kilometers. But it's fairly big when it comes to population. There's 132,500 people. And that's a lot in a very small area. Now, the capital of Zug is, well, you might have guessed it, it is Zug, which has 32,000 people living there. And, yeah, but I do see there's quite a bit of hinterland here that could prove a little troublesome. So even though it's tiny, it might be a little troublesome. So, interesting. So currently we have started a new match, just started a new match. We are still battling for the first game of the new match, me and the game. And the game is leading me 30-15 at this point, as we are battling for the first point in this new match. Now let's see, where do we wind up in Zug? We're going to make a challenge. There we go. And let's see. Charmerstraße, Entwässerungsarbeit. Okay, is that some waterworks things? Charmerstraße, and we are going underneath the railroad. And this is definitely a through road of wherever we are. And let's see. Almendstraße. Okay. Harbor. Okay. Chances are we are in Zug then. Let's see. Southeast. So if we're going south, no, it's, yeah, southeast. So where could they have a hafen here? Let's see. And also, that's the Charmerfußweg. So does that mean that we're on the Charmer? But the railroad is to the north. So we must be down here somewhere. That's the Almendstraße. Okay. And we are... unless I'm totally mistaken, we should be about here. I'm gonna go with that. Good call. Puts us at 30 all. 26 minutes on the clock. Good start. This is more like it. Northeast is uphill. Let's go downhill. Is that a lake? Or a river? Oh. Okay. We have to go uphill. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. That often happens in Switzerland. They like shunted off to somewhere completely different because of some really weird. So now we will be, I think we will be moved up there. Yep. Ha. Someone must have switched off their camera or something. Oh, I forgot to take pictures. Here's a major through road going on top of us. And here's the railroad. Wow. So the railroad and a major road are crossing. And... Huh. That looked very much like a railway station, but it isn't. But it's got to be a railway station here, right? Like over here. So which station is this? Hotel Bauernhof. And please, Rotkreuz. The red. It's called the Red Cross. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. The railroad goes east. No, it goes southwest, northeast. Southwest, northeast. So we're not there. Oberville. No, I think we might be on the other side of the lake. Risch-Rotkreuz. Yes. Yep, here's the lake that we were on, so we're somewhere here. On the Bindsmühlestraße. We are... Wow. We have just started this bend here. I'll put it there. Good. 40-30. 24 minutes left on the clock. And we're making good time. Village. Valley. Alps. Uphill. Signs. Let's see if we can clean something out of those first. Before the Kreuzstraße and the Gieregstraße and Gierig and then Google does its thing. No, it's not going to go that way. Maybe I should. Yeah, that brings us down into this little village. But I wanted to see if it was possible to read anything else out of that. No. But the Gieregstraße, okay. Gierig is over there. That might be Gierig. Okay, so here we go southwest. Through this tiny village. And roads that shall remain unnamed. Casa Azzurra. Okay. Alåsen is the name of this village. Can we find Alåsen? Let's see, what's the... Here we are. So this little thing is... Zug. Alåsenstraße, Gieregstraße, Kreuzstraße. Now there's one bad thing, and that is that the barn that was here is not on the map. Well, it seems to be a very recent construction, though. So, okay, but let's have a look at these houses here. So we've got 3 houses. That thing there doesn't quite work. But the others do. So I've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So if we're looking at the third house here, let's see, that one is probably that one. That one is probably that one. Okay, let's say that we are midway between those two houses. Let's compromise. Yep, that was almost an unhappy compromise, but I take home the first game of the new set, the new match. 22 minutes on the clock. 1-0 up. So yeah, so it was. Yeah, I was actually right about that first house. The first time. Mayhof, Drehligerstraße. One more time was Mayhof and Drehliger. And this seems to be in a town of sorts. And is that one of those? No, that's not one of those. Roadworks. In Gemeinde der something Berg. Hünenberg, yeah. So, and there's the Reliker Straße. Let's see, there's Mayhof. What? Are we looking that way? Oh, yes, we are. Ah, I was 180 degrees turned around in my head. I was so sure we looked the opposite direction, but that should mean we're here. No, here. Right? So if I go north, yeah, everything turns. And if I go south, the Mayhof comes back onto the road here. Yep. Cool. 15 love. 20 minutes left. This is turning out to be a very short episode. Highway. And we are right on top of the middle of it. Okay. This, well, might be Zug. 4A. Gotthard, Luzern, Zürich, Chur, Silburg. So 4A. Well, that's the 14. The 4 runs down here. Here's the 4. So we can actually be down here. Northwest, yeah, that works. Now let's see. Do we see, well, we'll go down this way to the southeast. To the southeast. Okay, didn't count on that. So what are we entering? Inwil and Hertie. Right, let's find some businesses. Verit? No, that's probably not going to tell me anything, but what's over here? Nordstraße. If I'm right at all, that is. and I am not. So how about here? No. Or here? And I haven't found a 4A yet. This is the 4. What does it say over here? Wir gehen mit Aegeri, Menzingen, Kanton Zug. Aegeri, and Menzingen. I'm probably making way too much of a meal out of this. There's Menzingen. Zug is off to the southwest, so this Südstraße. I had Nordstraße, so where is Weststraße? Neugasse, Helvetia. Well, this looks more the part. It's just a lack of the Nordstraße. So we got the Weststraße and the Südstraße, so north and south. And this is... Can we get a name of this thing? Maybe here. Nope. But that way we get to Zurich and to Bar. And Lucerne and Zug. It's Zug that way. What about Lucerne? Yeah. But here we got Bar. This is looking increasingly likely. So then the only thing is where is that Altgasse? And what is... I'm starting to run out of time here, but the road is... Yeah, we got a tunnel. We are doing the right thing. We are... Let's see, we are here. Yes. Talk about a piece of road spaghetti. Now, did we do this within time, actually? Because we spent a lot of time on that, and... Yes. We made it, so that's 30 love to me, and... 28 minutes on the clock as we start the next episode. So yeah, that was Kanton Zug, and except for that round, it was a very accurate round, which is nice, and 15 minutes I can do with that. So that is episode 399 done. Check in tomorrow for episode 400. Wow, we are moving at pace, aren't we? So yeah, episode 400 tomorrow. Check in then and see what we will be looking at then. So until then, for the 10th time, bye bye.